SpaceX is live, the Nixon 5. Bjorn Snyder, June 13, 2026. I'm a Wall Street trader at a $200 billion asset manager. Every week I break down what just happened in markets, what drove it, and why everyone reacted the way they did. Think of it as the debrief you actually want to read, written the way I'd explain it to a friend over a beer. All thoughts are my own. Nothing here is investment advice. Have you caught it yet? It's going around. Highly contagious and no vaccine in sight. The doctors are calling it Nix fever. On Wednesday, a few colleagues and I hopped the R train down to just south of K-Town, en route to a work dinner. We popped up out of the subway across from the Ritz like a couple of prairie dogs, and were instantly met with a wall of metal barricades and a crowd as thick as the New York summer air. It had all the hallmarks of a hot, sweaty version of Times Square on New Year's Eve, except there was no sparkly ball waiting to drop. This was pre-game hype for Knicks Game 4. Fans everywhere in Knicks caps and Brunson jerseys, and the truly committed with the team logo inked across forearms and calves. I even spotted a few Wall Street cheesers like myself, with Knicks ties loosely knotted at the unbuttoned collars of their blue dress shirts. I glanced uptown and caught the Empire State Building, spire and all, lit up in blue and orange. Even the early evening sky got the memo. A Cheeto-hued sun hung lazily over a cloudless blue backdrop. The energy was so electric, so palpable, you could have cut it like a Delmonico's ribeye and served it with a side of pommes frites. Turns out that fever doesn't stay penned up at the Garden. By Friday, it had jumped the turnstiles and infected every trading floor in the city. Goldman's sales traders were hustling in pre-dawn, Starbucks in hand, just to make sure they were planted at their desks by 5:30 a.m. sharp. Why the early call time on a Friday? Because after months of will they, won't they, Elon Musk's rocket and everything else empire was finally going public, and nobody on the street wanted to miss tip-off. We have liftoff, and what a debut it was. SpaceX didn't tiptoe onto the tape. It kicked the door in, vaulting north of a $2.2 trillion market cap before easing back, instantly making it roughly the 7th largest company in America, close enough to reach out and tap Amazon on the shoulder. The offering itself smashed records, hoovering up $75 billion in fresh capital, and then came the cherry on top. Somewhere between the open and the close, Musk officially became the world's first trillionaire. Retail wanted in so badly that Robinhood briefly buckled under the weight of it, as thousands of traders staring at spinning wheels trying to figure out if their SPCX trade went through. The most telling tell, though, was where the money came from. Nobody conjured those bids out of thin air. They raided the rest of the space complex, and others, to fund them, dumping the existing exploration names to clear room for the new crown jewel. Classic source of funds behavior, just with a few extra zeros attached. Thanks for reading the post-mortem. If you want this to consistently land in your inbox, then you know the deal. The post-mortem.